Father's Day. Father's Day is right around the corner. In 7 days, it's Father's Day. Now, anybody out there that is still lucky enough to have your father around, acknowledge it to them. Any young ones out there looking to get your dad something for Father's Day, listen. We don't want a tie. We don't want something goofy. We don't even really need anything. Just be nice, all right? Come on. One day for your father, just don't drive him crazy. Wives, if you're going to get something for your husband for Father's Day, don't even have to buy anything. Just get him something you know he'll enjoy, or, be nice as well. The moral of the story is Father's Day is not as big as Mother's Day, and it shouldn't be. But dads all around, would like to be acknowledged, and maybe brought a nice cold beer. But just take a chance. Tell your father you love them. Tell your father Happy Father's Day, because one of these days that father won't be there, and you're going to wish you did. Which leads us into our weekend wind down. Rick and I dive into some more personal stuff today. He discusses his biggest regrets in life, and also his greatest accomplishments, the things he's most proud of. Unfortunately, Rick is in a situation that stuff crosses his mind more than it would cross ours. It is a great conversation. We dive back down the little rabbit hole of the big, beautiful bill and some new stuff. He makes a little correction on his go-to pitchers. He forgot to talk about what he says is probably one of his greatest pitchers he's ever coached. So he corrects that. So without any further ado, here is this week's rendition of the Weekend Wind Down with Rick Reed. It's Sunday, which means I'm sitting back in Rick's living room. Rick, how you doing this morning?
Oh, pretty good. How about you, Chad?
Oh, it's all right. Nice day out. How was your week this week?
Oh, you know what? Every day that's a healthy week's a good one for me, so I'll take it. And the health department is, B plus, something like that.
It's
so
passing.
It's passing. As long as you get a passing grade when you're in my spot, you're in good shape.
So that's good. You had mentioned. As soon as I walked in, said we have to revisit a subject from last week.
We do.
Something popped in your head.
We do.
So was it last week or no? It was 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry.
Oh, was it 2 weeks?
2 weeks
ago? It might have been 2 weeks ago. You're right.
I was asking Rick, just if he had three pitchers to go to, three hitters, three whatever we talked about, and he had a mishap. He forgot. So he wanted to clarify something.
Well, because I think you'd asked me if I had three pitchers or four pitchers. I don't remember what the number was. Name them in order and you'd use. Well, I forgot the single most successful pitcher under my tenure at Knoxville. And that was Cal Ingebrigtsen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how the hell did you do that? I mean, his stats were off the charts that year we won the regionals. And I'm like, I don't know how I omitted that. I mean, that was just... Well,
as we were sitting here, and I know you've talked about Cody Markwith, could throw. Right. I figured Jason was up there. And the golf kid, I don't know.
Right.
I'm he's too far away from me. And I was thinking, because you always just talk about Cal would hide that ball behind his head, quick release.
Like quarterback.
And I'm like, oh, well, maybe. I mean, maybe those other kids were really good.
That year, he went in a stretch that year where he threw 21 innings, struck out 16 dudes, gave up 2 hits and a walk.
It's not too bad.
No, that's pretty good in postseason.
That's not too bad at all.
Yeah, I just had brain cramp. And it was funny. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he mentioned that to me. I'm like, yeah, that was pretty stupid on my part, wasn't it?
Oh, it didn't even dawn on you on your own?
No, nope. A buddy of mine had to point out. I'm like, yeah, that was dumb.
And then you're probably like, oh, shit.
Well, I just that was ignorant because, I mean, I never go without mentioning him in anything we do baseball-wise, usually.
Oh, so
that's why my house has been getting egged, probably.
Oh, probably. The Ingebrigtsens are like, that son of a gun. No. No, that's funny though. Yeah, I expected Cal and Jason, and I didn't know who the third would be. I mean, when you said Cody, it made sense because you've talked about him before.
I just was dumbfounded that I didn't even mention Cal. Just dumbfounded. It was unreal.
It happens.
Yep, old age setting in.
You're getting old. So let's see. So I heard what's with the what's your thought on the happily ever after love relationship dwindling in front of us between Elon Musk and Donald Trump?
Oh, I seen that. I don't know, but it's got to be a lot of heartache up there at the old White House.
I'm trying to wrap my head around it all. Is Elon Musk doing this? I don't even know if he can be president if he's been here long enough. I don't know the technicalities. But what's his angle here?
Yeah, he's got to have an angle of some sort. I hate to even think of his angle.
Does his angle mean this is how much he has on Donald Trump so he can start doing whatever? Because if Trump wants to play hardball,
well, he's the one guy that can play hardball with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just the love affair is different. I can tell you
and
this.
Then he starts talking about he's going to donate to the Democrats.
Well, but he's always donated to Democrats. Yeah. People don't know that.
So it's weird that, like, I honestly wonder. I think Musk is a weird dude, but super smart. I think Trump is a weird dude, not super smart. I honestly wonder if he just knew, like, oh, I can get in on this guy.
Well, I could tell you this. The one thing that you can't have in our country, and you don't want it in any country, you can't have the most powerful man and the richest man in the same place. And when you have Elon Musk and Donald Trump hanging out, that's bad news for everybody. You can size it up however you want. It's bad news. You can't have them two clowns hanging around.
I find it real interesting. And then he's talking about the Epstein list,
yeah,
which let's be honest, there's people on the Epstein list that we have supported as Democrats, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
And if it came out, I'd love to see it.
Oh, I would too.
I would not be surprised if Donald Trump is on that list, only because there's video of them partying.
Right.
And I'm not saying, oh, he's such a scumbag.
Well,
he would be a scumbag with everybody else, not just him.
Yeah, he's a scumbag. It just is more to it than just...
Yeah, so it's really...
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that plays out the next few weeks, man.
They're spat back and forth on...
I mean, because think all the Americans that have to take sides in their family.
Yeah.
They got to pick mom or they got to pick dad or dad A.
Oh,
Trump or Elon Musk, who do we pick? Oh, my God, because they're both so right.
It's just... What was that? I'm just looking at stuff here. I
forgot all about that. Good thing you brought that up, Chad.
Oh, I love it. I love it because, like, all the big supporters are hand in hand. Like,
right.
But at the same time, I would guess, and I don't know, 3 years ago, these big supporters for Elon were not supporters of Elon.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Until all of a sudden he was, Team Trump.
He rode the Democratic ticket forever. He rode on the Democrat side forever.
I love it. Well, like, just little things like Trump saying he was mad because the EV tax credit was removed, but then Musk said that's false. I was never shown the bill, and it was passed at night so fast no one had a chance to read it.
Yeah,
which is what they all do. It's not just but so, like, there's spats back and forth.
Well, I seen Musk said that there's a reason this was passed in the middle of the night, like they all do, because he said this is the worst. He said if they pass this bill, it's the worst bill in the history of the United States. Now, whether you believe him or not,
I just find it funny that the president and his number one, or whatever he is now, are going back and forth via social media for everybody to see.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a definite angle that Musk is taking.
Oh, absolutely.
And
the scary part is we don't know when we'll find that out.
Yeah, something like...
It's like you know what it reminds me of? Two little boys playing with their Tonka trucks down the drive, and they get mad at each other and are storming off. That's all this is.
And then Vance made a comment like, "Oh, I've popped off a lot worse than Musk has." Like,
Johnny Dumb.
Like, what are we talking? I think he just wanted to fit in the conversation.
Yeah, that's my nickname for him. I don't even know what JD stands for, so I said it's got to stand for Johnny Dumb.
It's fun to watch though, because
it is. It's hilarious.
Because I don't think Trump can really hurt Elon Musk.
No.
I mean, he has government contracts, but
he ain't
Elon Musk
ain't gonna be able to hurt him.
I mean, you take that money away, he's still got more money than anybody.
Yes.
it's interesting. There's a power play.
I hate Trump so bad. I hope Elon Musk plays all the power plays. I think it'd be funnier than crap. Can't stand him.
So what else I found interesting as looking into this beautiful bill just a little bit, and I have seen on social media some groups and some Republican friends of mine commenting, banging their chest about, oh, you're not going to tax the tips. Oh, look at that. Overtime is tax-free. Oh, Social Security, everybody complaining. So the representative from New York, Tom, is it Susie? It's like
Sousa probably.
So whatever. I don't know how to pronounce the name. So he was questioning Thomas, is it Bartold or whatever? Yeah. He's the chief of staff of the Joint Committee of Taxation.
Yeah.
He point blank asked him. Donald Trump said, your taxes or your tips will no longer be taxed. Does this bill prevent tax on your tips?
Nope.
He said, no. He said, Donald Trump said, all overtime is tax-free. That money's yours. Yeah. Does this bill take away tax? He goes, no. And then what was the last one? Social Security. He said, Donald Trump said, Social Security.
Are you going to mess with Social Security?
Tax-free. It's all this and that. And is that? And then the guy said, well, is he going to get, and he goes, no, is it tax-free? He goes, that hasn't changed either.
No, it hasn't changed. It's not going to change. So it's never going to change.
What? There's probably decent stuff in this bill somewhere.
Well, I can tell you
if we don't make enough money for it to be good.
You mentioned two things right there. That anybody that lives in the class that we live in can find anything good out of that.
Right. And I know there's more than those three things, but
I'm just saying just the two things you know the most about.
This just has to say, you don't have to be Donald Trump speaking, it's true.
Right.
You have to say, okay, Donald Trump speaking. Hey, that'd be great. Let's look into it a little bit before we parade it around as the best there
100%.
is. Because he just duped you in to following him
and the
blindly.
Problem is, and if there's anything anybody should have learned over time, and I learned it, and it's funny to me because I laugh and learn it more every day, that he never tells the truth.
It baffles me.
So, when I think, okay, is he telling the truth? He never tells the truth.
And then like his own people, like the chief of staff of the Committee of Taxation.
Yeah, told you.
Said, no, dude, we're taxing you. Now, and there was a comment Trump made about this whole Musk battle. He goes, I've given him, I believe he said, he might have said, I've given him a lot of breaks even before I was president.
Well, for one thing, that's him shooting off his mouth.
Right, or was he talking about, my tax plan helped him out a lot?
Oh, maybe. True.
Which I don't know. But now they're just going to get,
lovers.
If it becomes a battle of intelligence between those two,
it'll be a blobby mess.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be a clear winner when it's done.
Why? There is no doubt. Elon Musk will abuse him. He'll abuse him. Musk will
That's
abuse
what made
him.
me wonder, like, okay, where's he from? I don't even know where he's from.
Hell, maybe there's an angle he's going to run for president.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
maybe he's going to run as a Democrat. But I don't know if he can. I don't know. He wasn't born here.
I'm not voting for him either.
I don't think, doesn't that delete you from the conversation?
Yeah,
I should know this.
Probably I should know it too. We all should know it probably.
Yeah. Or is he just setting up the next person he wants to win?
Didn't they say Obama didn't live for 8 years and he was president?
I see Steve Bannon wants to question his citizenship and his drug use and all that now. They're going to look into Musk's citizenship and see if he's a citizen.
Well, it's because he's turning on Trump. He just was in love with him there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's turning on Trump. We got to check him out now.
Well, it'd be real funny if they find out he's not a citizen and Donald Trump would claim he didn't know it.
Oh, that'd be funny. I'd like to see how that play out.
Like, wait a minute. You didn't know.
As the world turns.
And Trump was against the electric vehicles and then was selling them on the White House lawn, saying
the
how
Teslers.
great they are. Yeah, they love them.
Not the Tesla, the Teslers.
I love them. I'm this, and now he's like, well, yeah, I'm not giving you a tax bill and that. Like, it's funny.
He's a crony, man. He's a crony.
I love it. Oh, so yeah, that's our catch up.
You couldn't wait for that this week, could you?
Oh, I couldn't because every day is
something new,
different.
It's something new. There's no doubt about it.
It entertains me. So I got in touch with you Wednesday, Tuesday.
Yep.
last couple weeks, I've not given you, we'll call it a script. I've not given you a script at all.
Yeah.
So this time I gave you a little script, hopefully to dive into it a little bit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I mean, the harsh reality of life at this stage is you've had a lot of stuff go through your head.
Yep.
Good, bad, indifferent.
Right.
From start to finish. So the 2 questions I posed for you for this week is your largest regret in life and your greatest accomplishment or proudest moment.
Those are 2 big questions too.
I know. It'd be hard to, so on the spot, it'd be hard to think of. That's why I gave you a few days.
Yeah, and I did some thinking on it.
So I guess I'm trying to decide which one to start with. Do you have a preference which one to start with?
The first one,
the biggest regret?
Yeah.
So now, obviously, everybody on this planet has regrets. But without that point in your life, it doesn't get you where you are now. But like, I guess point blank.
Well, when you talk about regret, it's easy. When you're sitting in the shoes that I sit in right now, not 10 months ago, 6 months ago, you know what I mean? My life changed, right, dramatically.
Yeah.
You always have regrets to some extent. People can tell you I've never had any regrets. You do. There's little regrets. There's millions of them that you regret. So I always tell my wife that I regret some of the small things that I didn't do or wanted or didn't get done. Is like, I mean, it took me and her forever to get married. We discussed that, you know. I mean, we could have been married. Hell, this would be like our 35th wedding anniversary.
Right.
I wasn't as involved with the kids because I was young. I was 21, 22, raising them. I wasn't involved with them as much as I would be involved with them now if I knew.
If you were 30 when you're...
Right. Yeah. If I knew then what I know now, you know. And I said, them are just some of the regrets that I don't know that you always have. I mean, there's always regrets. I mean, I could have played baseball at Sandburg for 2 more years. I've told that story a million times. I decided not to. You just roll with it, I guess.
Yeah. So it sucks to be like you said, your regrets... They're the same regrets, but they change, they magnify or demagnify in your situation when you have to think about it.
Yeah, of course, 100%. I mean, mine change a lot because am I going to see my grandson? I'm 54 years old. Am I going to see him live to be 54?
Right. Yeah, and that.
And I mean, it's things that, you know, I should have went to that one birthday party, you know, because I'm not. It's just we talked about that the day I was diagnosed, you know, or the day before. Or his day of, I mean. Yeah. And yeah, it's them things that you regret like that, and it's the small things that you regret.
Well, like when you called that day, you even said like, now granted, I'd be the same way. Your head just goes straight to the shit.
Yeah.
But you're like, and it was October what, 18th-ish?
18th, 19th.
And you called and said, dude, I don't even know if I'll be here at Christmas.
Yeah, you don't.
Which is just not false. It's true.
It's true to everybody.
Yeah, you don't know. But now it's like, it's more reality to certain people, but yeah, that's.
There's not a day I don't think about it, Chad.
Oh, I bet.
There's not a day I don't think about it. There's not a day that goes by my mind if when's going to be the end.
So let me ask you this. And this is, I mean, I guess it's not my business. I mean, you don't have to answer it, but. And maybe they have, and if they have, you don't want to say, we'll talk about it. If a doctor's like, all right, I have a timeline, would you say, okay, tell me the timeline? Or would you say, keep it to yourself because I don't want to dwell on it every freaking day?
I would probably, selfishly, I wouldn't want to know because I don't want to know that.
I wouldn't either.
But for my friends and family in that, I would want to know so we could do some things that we'd wanted to do, you know, and make sure we got that.
And then if I don't get told, this is just how I work. What if my timeline's 30 days?
Yeah.
And I don't plan something for 2 months?
Right.
Then what?
Yeah. I just look at it this way. I plan what I can. I control what I can. There's some different, I mean, just like going to a baseball game this summer, going to a Cub game. God, I hope I feel good enough.
Right. Yeah, because that's day to day.
Yeah.
You might wake up and be like, I can't go.
Yes, 100%. It's happened to me. It happened to me 3 times last week.
Yes.
I mean, that's what is just so unforgiving is, I mean, I had 3 really good days and 3 really bad days last week. You know what I mean? What that day falls in that Cub game. What am I going to do?
And when it's bad days, just hurt.
Yeah.
Just pain and don't want to move.
Just don't want to move. Just want to stay in bed. I've had more of them in the last 6 months than I've had my entire life.
And then waking up on a bad day and trying to drive 3 hours.
Oh, God.
And then walk to a stadium and sit in the stadium seat. And well, hopefully not. I want you to be able to watch it live when the Cardinals beat them rather than on TV. Because you're going Cubs Cardinals, right?
Well, first one will be Cubs Seattle first. And then the Cubs
I think
Cardinals.
Rich told me he's going the same Cubs Cardinals series you are, but a different game.
I think so. I think it is.
Something like that. So on the flip side of that, I'm sure at the same time, your proud moments and accomplishments start weighing differently.
They do.
So in your 53 years, and this is hard to do too, what accomplishment or proudest moment sticks out to you?
Some of the thing that sticks out to me more now that would have probably never stuck out as much than it does now is I met a woman, had 3 kids. 2, 4, and 5 was their age. I've helped her raise those kids. Never had no desire to have kids of my own. Helped raise those kids. You know, tried to make them the people they are today, and I think we did a pretty good job. Them were my proudest moments when it's stuff like that. It isn't that, hey, my kid scored a touchdown at the football game.
Right.
It's, hey, man, he's got a really good job. He's taking care of his family. I tried to instill that in him. I never gave him an excuse. Right. I tried to instill that in him. Hey, we work hard for everything we got. We've never not worked hard, and that's one of my proudest things.
So that's a continuing proud moment.
Yes.
That you influenced a human's life to make them a better person.
And the funny part is, and it's 3 humans' life that really weren't blood to me.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. But
yeah, and you have to instill it. You have to believe what you believe in and roll with it.
And then that's still every day through their kids.
Oh, absolutely.
You're not, that's my grandma's husband.
Nope.
That's my grandpa.
It's Papa.
Yeah.
And that's the way we've always done it. That's the way we always like it is. And yeah, we're all blood.
Right.
We're all blood. It's just in a different state.
Yeah. I was like, God, I know I'm going to ask him these questions and I know what he's going to do, but I didn't think about it. He's going to turn around and it's like, all right, what's yours? But
no. Did I say that?
No, you didn't.
But
I'm like, he's going to do that. So I'll just tell him I don't have anything.
No,
yeah, it's just, like I said, unfortunately, your thoughts in your head every day are different than mine every day.
And not that long ago, they weren't.
Right.
I thought just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But then then you change.
Yeah, sometimes there's been a few times over the past, what's it been, 8 months? I don't know what.
Yeah, 8 months
long
probably.
October ago was. I've talked to you on the phone or in person, and I just needed somebody to get pissed off with me and fired up about something, and you just kind of it really doesn't matter. No. And you're right. You're not wrong at all. It's like, you know what? Let's not really get pissed off about that.
I don't get fired up near as much as I used to, but I do politics some, but
right.
I still, you know what? I want to live every day I can, happiest I can.
Yeah.
I don't really have time to worry about that shit anymore.
Oh, I agree. And we'd all be better if we didn't worry about it, but sometimes.
Well, you're going to worry about it.
Sometimes I look for it. Sometimes I just go looking for an argument.
It's easy to. I always said it's easy to look for an argument than a way out of one.
Yeah, yeah. Because then sometimes I get in them and it's like,
right.
God dang it. That didn't work out.
No.
So, yeah.
So were they quality answers? Did I give quality answers? Okay.
Yeah. I was, of course, that's what I do. I was trying to guess, I wouldn't have a clue about the regret.
Right.
But I assumed the accomplishment and proudest moment had to do with either family, kids or
Right.
grandkids,
Right.
which would make sense. That,
Right.
defeats all of it. But yeah, that's it's just interesting. The whole outlook changes, and
Yeah, it's
unfortunately,
I don't wish it on anybody. It's nothing I ever thought would be on me. What are you gonna do?
yeah. So Friday, I got to hold you to come out and meet Hughes and Ritz and Heb.
But yeah,
You guys go out and do something? She said she had the day off.
yeah. We just went and ate and took care of each other, didn't we, Mom?
Friday?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Where'd you eat? Anything good?
Probably ice cream. You know it involved
I know it was ice cream. I don't know what I ate now.
I don't know either.
What must have been dandy.
I say it's only been 48 hours, not even 48 hours ago.
Hey, I got cancer. What's your excuse, man?
Yeah. So I don't know how often we'll meet on Fridays.
Yeah, I'd like to get up to a few of
I'll
those.
keep you posted. I mean,
I haven't been driving because I've been changing a lot of my
Yeah, I can-
medicines and stuff.
swing by and grab you and go socialize.
I haven't got brave enough yet to peel out on the car wheel. I mean, my medicine changed so drastically the last time.
It'd probably be a better idea to ride than
Yeah, it
drive,
is.
which it's got to be annoying.
Well, it is because then you got, God, hope I can get down in that car. Hope I can get out of that car.
Is it easier to get up in a vehicle or down in one?
Up in,
I bring the truck. You got to get up in.
down, getting out.
We can roll you out if we have to.
Yeah, down, getting out is a bitch.
So yeah, it was like I said. I don't know how often the schedules will line up, but we didn't go crazy. Obviously, we just went out for an hour or so,
That gives us some more topics.
caught up. Yeah, and I especially I told you who's been out there the last 2 Fridays I've been there. Your dad.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that'll be topics galore. I might bring the microphones.
Absolutely. Might
Just
want to
hand
get-
them. I'd say,
live
Caddy,
show
walk
right
around with
here.
this and let's
Yeah.
just tell us something.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'd make millions. We'll call her stop.
You would get endless stories.
And the best part is, and this is what we were just talking about, how your perspective has changed. It would be so uncomfortable. Like, let's say last year, we'd go to breakfast or something, and your dad would walk in. Of course, it takes him a minute to figure everything out. And he'd come find you, and he'd start talking. You'd be... I felt bad for him, because you'd be like, just shut up, go sit down.
Find a seat. Park it somewhere.
I'm like, that poor guy. And then, but then he just stays right there and keeps going.
Yeah. Yeah, it don't bother him. It don't face him. You got to talk to him like a little kid.
I love it. Oh my goodness.
You go ahead and start, you raise your parents again.
Oh man.
He loved you, though.
Oh yeah. He's the few times I've ran into him and spoke about things like those shirts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell. Like, yeah. My mom says he'll talk about it at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And so she'll call me. Oh, Kenny just said this about Rick. I go, I don't think that's true. I don't think
He
that's
probably,
right.
yeah.
But to him, it's probably how he's perceiving it.
It is,
you know?
probably. Your mom's known him a long time, too, though.
Yeah.
So he'd be more apt to go talk to her.
And she's got her group that's there every day.
Right.
So I'm sure he knows who they are. Does he go out there every day? Just about?
Yeah, but not the same time. I mean, in and out, like when your mom's there.
Yeah.
Your mom used to come after me and Coach Larson to leave. So, yeah, it wouldn't be about the
I think
same.
she goes out about 7:45 or 8.
That's what I would have guessed. I would have guessed that. I know a lot of people from that coffee shop.
Good stuff.
That's what I call it, the coffee shop.
Oh, out at McDonald's. Yeah. My mom said she doesn't even eat anymore.
She what?
She doesn't eat out there anymore.
I
And
know.
I always wondered, like, because her and my dad have been going for years, every day. And, like, when my dad was alive and healthy enough to still get around, it was twice a day, every day. And I think he varied a little bit, but would eat the same thing
My dad's the same way.
every day, twice a day.
My dad's the same way.
I don't think I could do that. That'd drive me nuts.
I can eat the same thing for breakfast every day.
Yeah, breakfast.
And lunch.
And
Used to be a-
you do. Oh, yeah, we go at lunch. You get the same thing every day, every time. You never vary. Sometimes you do.
Yeah, double cheeseburger. Yeah, it varies.
Sometimes you'd get the 2 cheeseburger meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got it. Don't you order it like a child, like no onions or something? Don't you get it?
Sometimes it just depends what I'm after.
Yeah.
I like all that stuff. It just depends what I'm after. Sometimes I don't want onion on it.
God, sound like the kids.
I
I don't like ketchup. Have you ever had it? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wonder why. Yeah.
Why don't you eat it? Oh, it's gross.
How come?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
red.
no. Mom said so.
But if I had this brand new pop you've never heard of, it's red, you'd drink it.
Oh, ain't no kidding.
Kids.
Mom said it ain't no good.
Yeah. Big plans for the day?
Do not
No.
rest and relax.
Cubs on this afternoon?
We're
Or?
on at 12:40. I'll have my beautiful wife take me for a little short spin here. I'm kind of feeling froggy.
Uh-oh. We gotta
Then we'll come in and wind down for the day.
We gotta go to Sam's. We gotta go drop like $1,000 on groceries or something stupid. We haven't had food for most of the week.
So you didn't blow away, did you?
No.
Yeah.
I might have lost a pound. You never know. I decided to live life on the edge
That's
today.
got to be a long day going to Sam's.
Yeah. Hopefully Grandma takes the twins. Or there's a kid at home. One of the older ones.
Oh, they'll stay home with them?
Yeah. As long as like Grandma or somebody's within a phone call.
In the neighborhood.
Yeah. I decided to live wild today. Plain white T-shirt. We're gonna see if I can keep it clean all day.
That'll last till you leave here.
I don't know. So far we're good. I've only had it on 30 minutes, but
Yeah, have you
I haven't went anywhere. I haven't eaten yet either. I'll probably take it off when I eat.
If you want it to be that plain white.
I didn't know what to wear. It's like God, I'm like in between large, extra large,
Me too.
and it irritates me because I don't want to. Hasley. Is it Hasley or is it Beckett? It's Beckett. He'll come up to me and he'll hit me and tell me I have a baby in my belly. I'm like, I'm not even that big, dude. Like, I'm not even. He doesn't talk a whole lot, but my gosh, he can say baby in your belly. I'm like, okay.
That ought to send some.
Little punk.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
No mowing today?
No, I mowed Thursday from about 7:45 to about 6 to catch up, so I didn't have to mow Friday. Because my plan is to have Fridays off, barring weather. I can do mine or something. I mowed my yard like 3 days apart, and I could tell. I was very surprised out at Oak Run because a lot of those don't grow a whole lot because it's shade, but some of those yards look like I skipped a week. I'm like, did I miss this last week? So this week's gonna be the same.
Oh yeah, I see.
That rain, that heat, it's gonna be.
Down around the school, man, it's growing like wildfire.
They keeping up on that? Is that keeping up on that all
I'm
right?
probably struggling to.
That kid's probably exhausted, man.
I would guess he's struggling to. I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of mowing,
Who
especially
was
this
it?
time of year.
Oh, Jeep called me. Jeep. And he said he was calling because he heard the school was hiring somebody to mow. I go, well, I think I was going to help, but I think they hired somebody like part-time to mow. He goes, I don't know if somebody told him that. Probably old news. Because I didn't know if you, I go, well, I'm too busy.
Right.
Like, I would to catch up. Like, I don't know. But I don't pay attention, but I've not
They were
noticed.
probably going to hire somebody hourly to help fill in for me. Is what they're.
Yeah. But I've not noticed anything looking crazy.
No, they've done a pretty good job considering what they got to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it looks all right.
Oh, he should have caught
Yeah,
that.
he just whiffed on that, didn't he?
I watched some college baseball yesterday. Good games. Game one, was it Tennessee and Arkansas? Is that who played?
Probably.
That's a pretty good game. Back and forth. College baseball just has a totally different feel.
It does. It's, yeah.
We're talking about this at the Legion. When is college going to go to wood bats, or will they ever?
I don't think they'll ever will. They'll never be able to afford it.
That's what they said. It'd be too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm surprised somebody hasn't died
Yeah.
with those metal
They don't
bats.
break them near as much in college as they do in the pros.
But I'm saying, like, how much faster does a bat come off a ball with those
Yeah.
dudes than a wood
Oh, true. Yeah.
or the ball come off the bat? I don't know
True.
if I said that right. And I'm sure it's happened, but I never thought about the money aspect. But
Imagine how many bats they go through.
like Major League?
Yeah.
Something you never thought about. I heard somewhere that the average lifespan of a Major League Baseball is 7 pitches.
Right. Anytime
I don't know
it
if
hits
that's
the dirt,
true or not.
Anytime it hits the dirt, it's out.
That's crazy. So that's 7 pitches if you have swings and misses, like foul balls are done.
Right.
Do they? So, okay, let's say there's a base hit, line drive to center field. They use that ball? They get rid
They'll
of it?
look at it, see if there's any scuffs on it. If there's scuffs on it, they throw it out.
Does it really affect a pitch that
It
bad?
must, because they do it all the time now.
Yeah, I mean, all the time. I just wonder if it's finger placement for the pitcher or if it's
No,
movement.
it's just they don't want no wear marks. They want it all even playing ground. I used to like the ball feeling like wear marks on it.
Well, don't they? Doesn't each baseball get like rubbed in mud and stuff before the game?
Yep.
Or before they use it, anyways.
Mm-hmm. We did that at Sandburg.
It's funny because you see that. I think about that all the time, like these travel league games or high school, and they got this brown ball because it's like 4 weeks old. Like, you just like, how can you play with it? Nobody else can.
Right.
It's just like, maybe that's the problem. Maybe they need fresh baseballs with each batter.
Baseballs are expensive. I wouldn't want to go down that road.
I've also noticed these sliding mitts he just put on.
Oh, they're going crazy.
Yeah. Like Camden's like, I need a sliding mitt. I stop it. You gotta get on base first.
Yeah, well,
And then we still won't get you on.
Yeah, everybody has them.
All of them. And I'm assuming it's to get stepped on or whatever.
Well, so they don't get stepped on around the base.
Which I'm sure happens a decent amount.
Jam fingers.
But I mean, like, how many years did people play baseball with their hands when they slid into a base? And now all of a sudden it's,
Almighty buck, man.
oh man.
Think
If you could have invented the oven mitt for guys to wear sliding into second.
Think about that.
And then like half these guys,
Leg,
his
shin,
his right-handed batter,
Yep.
he's got a left elbow pad, a left
Yeah.
shin pad, a left, like, just take one, man.
No
Come on.
way.
And then they got one on the inside of their foot for foul balls.
Yep. Outside of their foot.
But I'm sure you take one off the inside of your ankle one
There's
time,
people
you're gonna
break their shin.
Oh God, that'd be
fouling it
awful.
off. Tell me how painful that has to be.
Dude, I had a kid, not this last school year before. I was going through the gym and he was just playing wiffle ball. I just played catcher, and this kid came around third, and most time they throw it home. They're just, okay, I'm out. No. This kid slid like it was the World Series on the line, and we hit shins top speed. And I'm telling you this, like, it was the biggest pain I've had that I can remember in my life. And he just didn't even wince. Like, the next day I walked through there still limping. I was like, do you have a fake shin or something? Did you like break your leg, get titanium? No. I go, does it hurt? It didn't feel good. I'm like, that was the most painful thing I've ever had happen in my life. And you just stood up. Like I couldn't. I hobbled around that gym. I was like, oh my God. Hughes goes, he's safe or out? I go, I don't care if he's safe. He's out. Dude, that hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. You're out.
That hurt.
I win. I'm the teacher.
Oh, man. Brutal.
I seen something we need to do. I think you can rent them suites up at Modern Woodman Park for like $500.
Yeah.
That takes care of like 20 tickets.
That ain't bad. So you cover the $500. I'll drive.
That backfired on me, didn't it? But no, I thought that'd be a pretty good time.
No, especially at 20 people.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah. We were talking about going. I think I mentioned this. Going to the St. Louis has the Champions Club up where you can sit outside or inside.
Right.
But another year will go by. We'll be all talk about it. And we won't do it.
Yeah.
Rich went to the Chiefs Friday. I always forget about going to the Chiefs. He said it's a good time. I haven't been to a Chiefs game in a long time.
I like Modern Woodman way better.
Well, problem with Modern Woodman, I have too many kids, and they have fucking Ferris wheels and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And God.
You know.
Oh, can we ride the Ferris wheel? No. Why? It's $46, and I'm making that up.
Right.
Well, we don't care.
Well, no, they shouldn't care.
Okay. They have something. I don't know. Just
A little roller coaster up there.
yeah. Like I don't want to do that.
Actually, that'd be a fun Sunday afternoon thing. You ought to just go and get the kids in the car and go up there and do it this afternoon.
Have you hung out with my kids?
What?
Have you hung out with my kids
Yeah.
all together
No.
for a long period of time?
No.
And by long period, like 20 minutes in a car.
So
And then we get there and it's hot. And then they all want something to eat when we just ate before we left. And then then we get something to eat like, oh, I'm full. I don't want this. Oh, but there's Dippin' Dots. Can I have Dippin' Dots? No.
You remember those days?
Ugh. And I know it's not just my kids, but
No.
my kids are the ones I live with.
yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Need a drink.
Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, that dang Hasley, man. We were at her cousin's birthday party yesterday, and people started commenting. She doesn't care. Every time she'd walk through the room, a different form of food for like 4 hours. Bag of chips here, watermelon slice there, a sucker here, cupcake, hot dog. She could eat non-stop all day long.
Hungry.
And she does. She just goes. You take her to a Mexican restaurant and you get chips and cheese and salsa. It's lights out, man.
She loves all that, huh?
She just pound a basket in no time, just like
Lovely
me.
thing too.
Oh, I mean, she's a. We'll just say she's a powerful little thing.
Yeah.
She's a.
Isn't that interesting?
And little Beckett just nibbles here and there.
Yeah.
He likes his mini muffins in the morning.
Nothing wrong with that.
He will eat chips and cheese at a restaurant, and then he won't eat his food. But I do that too. I eat too much, and I can't eat my food.
Right.
But I still eat it. We went to Jalisco's the other day. We don't ever go to Jalisco's.
We go there once in a while.
I like it.
She said she kind of went to Mexican or something. I was like, we go to Mexico, let's go to Jalisco's. Change it up. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we go there every now and then.
Problem is everything's getting so dang expensive everywhere. Like, we went to Wendy's. We went? It was Elizabeth, me, the twins, and Paxton. Wendy's. It was like $54.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, we literally should have went to Applebee's or something.
Yeah.
Probably could have got out cheaper because they could have shared food.
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
Yep.
but do I look different? Do I look like a union co-president?
You do, man.
I do.
I noticed
Do I
that.
wear it well?
Yeah, you do. I noticed there's like a little light bulb.
I'm gonna walk around as co-president and just make false promises and get everybody on my side.
That's what I do.
It works for the other presidents that I know.
See how that works out for you.
Yeah,
guys?
say, hey, we're gonna do this. Hey, we're gonna do that.
I forgot that. So did the contract get settled?
No,
Okay.
nope. It's still
Pending.
being discussed. But
Still pending. Huh?
what I think we meet Friday the 3rd. Oh, Friday the 3rd. I won't be at the Legion.
Oh, you're supposed to meet next week too? at the
I think
Legion?
well, no, but like if I don't mow Friday, I'd probably
Oh.
go out. But I don't know what the weather is this week. If it's rainy, if it's not rainy. But whatever, we'll figure it out.
We have a busy baseball weekend, I think, this week for some reason.
Weekend?
Next weekend's a big.
Yeah, Bloomington or something. Maybe it'll rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I got to mow Saturday, Sunday.
Man, I can't remember if they have turf down there or not.
It'd be a shame if I had to do what I had to do and not drive to Bloomington for baseball, but no, because then I'd be in the doghouse, or she'd have to go by herself.
Yeah, and then that makes it no more fun.
I guess I'd rather go and be in the doghouse with her for something else
Yeah, why would
Then-
you want to just bring it on yourself?
than wait for her to come home and I'm had 4 beers.
Yeah, and you're kind of
it's-
giddy and had fun, and she's miserable.
oh God, I've done that too many times.
Yeah,
It
that
just-
sounds pretty dumb, actually.
He's done it.
Oh, I'll still do it.
100%.
I'll probably do it in the next 5 days if I had to guess.
Yeah, but it's still not very smart.
No. But one thing she's never accused me of is being very smart. She's not accused me of being dumb, but she's never told me, you're the smartest person I know.
True. Then, hey, it's all downhill after
But it's got to be rough for her because I know she's at the point where she can't admit it, but if she just realized that I'm typically right in our arguments and stuff, like life would be a lot easier.
Don't ever say that because then it won't be fun.
Well, the good news is I don't think she listens to these unless I listen to them.
Well, that's good.
But we'll listen to her on the way to Sam's today. So, and then at this point in time, I'm going to look over at the corner of my eye, and she's going to be looking like this with her sunglasses. And I don't quite know where her eyes are, but I know where they're at. She's going to be saying, "Listen here, dude."
Oh yeah, she listens to them when you guys drive.
Yeah, that way I know she listens to them. I'm like, "Hey, listen to those yet?" Well, I have. Meanwhile, my mom's like, "I listen to the podcast. Sounds good." Like, well, my mom does it. Everybody else doing it.
It's the thing to do. Did you tell her that's the thing to do?
Yeah, I said, "You're missing out." She typically does, but she said she does. I don't know. I'll start quizzing her.
Yeah.
No, she lucked out when she got me to keep everything settled and calm and
smooth sailing.
Tip-top shape.
Smooth sailing.
She comes home from work. I have the laundry done all the time.
Yeah, lucky her.
It's folded. It's put away.
Sounds like a big crock of shit to me because I can tell you what I used to be like.
I think there might be a basket upstairs that's been. And here's the thing. I'm this far into it. There might be a basket upstairs.
Yeah.
Of clean folded clothes that have, today's Sunday, probably been there since Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I know why it's sitting there. I finally figured out after like day 2, shit, I should have put that away. Because she worked 3 nights this week at Target after her all-day job, get home 10:30. But now it's like, if I put it away now, it only took you 5 days. So why not just let it sit?
I don't know if I'm going down there.
And see. That's what you told me to do the other day when I talked to you about it.
You did? I did?
Yeah, you said leave that laundry sitting there. She'll get it.
No, I did not say. I'd never say that. A flat out bull-faced lie.
Oh no, I'll buy her.
I think we ought to just be able to throw it away. I hate doing laundry. Let's just throw it away and buy new.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier. It is a funny process. You clean your clothes to fold it, to put it in a drawer, to get it back out, to do it again.
Yeah. Let's just throw it away.
But whatever. I do try to do laundry. I put laundry in, but then I told you don't touch the laundry. What? Did you check to see if the stains are out? No.
They'll get out.
Well, so I just let it be.
I used to do that too, and then she told me it was a cop out.
Mine's not. I don't know. I'm sure I have screwed. I think I washed one of her new shirts one time, like a one time, and I got to where I was like, all right, this stuff can't be dried. I know she wants it out. I didn't recognize this shirt. I dried that thing. Would have fit the dog.
Yeah, I've had shirts coming out that big.
She's like, I just bought that. Like, well, give it to Hasley.
Yeah.
It's not yours anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yep.
I don't do it on purpose. Well, I'll try to come up with, if I can, something pops in my head while I'm mowing. I think I text you that stuff in the middle of a mow. I stopped in the yard and said, hey, I got to tell you before I forget.
Because then it gives us...
Yeah, I'll try to come up with something.
I like that.
And
I like that. We can go sports. We can go anywhere.
Yeah.
We got off to a feisty start this morning with the...
Well, and who knows what next week will bring. Maybe we'll have to start each week with, like, this week in the White House.
This weekend baseball.
Yeah, like, see what's going on. And maybe we'll find some positives one of these times.
Oh, I hope.
When your tax breaks start hitting?
True.
Because you guys make what?
True.
$250 million a year or so?
Yeah. I forgot. Once that money starts piling out front and I have to give it away, I'll start appreciating it.
Yeah, I mean, it should be.
Should be neat.
It should happen whenever the eggs go down, which was
6 months ago.
Yeah, so just waiting. Anyways, this episode will stir some people up.
I don't care.
I don't either. I love it. I did. Last time I told you, I have a guy I know that is on the other side of the spectrum, on the left, real big, and really loves to talk about it.
Oof.
I messaged him. He's like, it's like, what does it entail? I was like,
talk on the radio.
Whatever you want, man. Like, honestly, some of the stuff you say, it's not that I disagree with it. I don't understand it.
Right.
And then I ran into him at First Friday. I said, oh, here we go. Let's go. And he's like, oh, I'll think about it. I go, I'm not trying to, like, fire anybody. I'm not trying to start it. I'm having a conversation with somebody on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So
You can go have a conversation that differs from mine with somebody else. I don't care.
yeah, and it's like that's how you learn stuff. That's
Yeah.
how you get all sides.
Matters to me no way.
Well, we'll come up with something, and I'll be back next week, and we'll just see where the conversation leads from there.
Looking forward to it.
All right, we'll see everybody next week. Thank you.